Hello again, we are back for the final video of the day. And guess what? This is gonna be literally a month from now before this video gets released. Because today is the 26th of March and it's coming out on the 26th of February. February. I'm tired. Have we got the lost? I meant to say the 26th of April. What am I thinking? That's last month. Am I going back in time here? Well, we'll see. TA49DHHT. So we got the lost again, huh? Okay. Last run went pretty well. A lot of topics about spices and herbs, and it's pretty tasty to say the least, you know. Now what else to talk about? I mean, I think maybe this topic now is about sweets. Well, I've talked about sweets, sort of, because of, like, an episode about candy. Well, you know what? I just take that to just get out of the item pool. Of course, when Repentance comes out, they're gonna fix that stuff for the lost. It's like no more health items. But at least with this health item, we get an increased shot speed. So there's that. There's some benefit to it. Yeah, things have been going well. It's still the same day. Not much change. Is it still cloudy out there? I think just kind of been down here. Yeah, it's still cloudy. It's still white skies. Gloomy looking out there. You hear an airplane going by. He's just chilling up there in the air. I rode in a few airplanes over the years. Didn't have too many, you know, negative experience with them. Like, we had a delay, I remember, years ago with a plane. Wasn't too bad. Had to go through the Denver airport, which is like one of the largest airports in the world. And let me just concentrate here for a second. Because of all these enemies here. Yeah, the biggest in the world, I guess, one of the biggest. And we had to go through, my brother and I had to go through like several stations, I don't know, to like get to our flight in time and stuff. So we just had to kind of hustle it with all these people around too. All sorts of stuff going on in the airport. Of course, you got people traveling, of course, and you know the luggage they're carrying or rolling around. All these kids and stuff are just in the way with them. Well, not in the way, but I mean, like, they were in the way for us to, like, you know, hurry across. And they had shoe shiners, so I guess you can pay people to sign your shoes for these special stations. You got all these different shops, restaurants, candy stores. We came across a candy store. My brother and I did. We spent a bit of money to pig out on some candy on the flight. What's the deal with airline food, huh? That's such an overused joke, I know. Sorry. Or punchline or whatever. Well, the deal with lunch food is when you're up in a higher altitude, then the food doesn't taste great because your senses of stuff has changed because of the altitude significantly. That's why some foods don't taste that great on board or bland. So there you go, a little negative wisdom. Now, do I remember that when I was eating and drinking stuff on board? I can't remember. No, I do remember about having Coca-Cola or Pepsi or something, and that I mean, it tasted bland and flat. That was it. Like, wasn't nasty about it or whatever. I'm not taking that item. Trying to swindle me in there. Ooh, got hit there. Yeah, like, I didn't do much flight stuff. You know what? I have talked about flights and planes, trains, and automobiles and all that good stuff. So let's talk about something else. It's kind of hard to, like, you know, keep track of everything you've talked about in these commentaries. I have some general idea, but not all the time. Maybe we could talk about sweets again. I don't know. I'll figure something. Meantime, we're just looking at this run right now. It's a run, alright. It's okay. I'm not taking broken modem, though. That's for sure. That's definitely an item. I mean, I guess there's another topic idea, I suppose, is dailies. Like daily events, daily whatever, for like games. Like, depending on like the game and the game company and the concept, if you do it right, like, you can draw more of a player base in with unique events. Destiny, for example, and Destiny 2 now, you have like daily bounties and stuff, and they change from time to time. They got an expiration to how long those bounties last before you lose them completely in your inventory. I think that's an interesting concept, so that way, like, players don't like have a bunch of bounties that they have, and then they you know, stuck with them. I don't know. And you get like a modest amount of like experience, or like certain little items, or as part of a quest line or something for weapons. I don't know. And also like boost your XP. Like when they had some of the seasonal stuff, like this one Halloween event from a few years ago I played. You do the quest lines in order to get through like this part to where you can do like whatever for the themed
full health.
The themed like event. I mean, they're okay. They have Christmas ones and stuff, but then it's like later on they made it more monetized, and it gets a little like, you know, muddy with that, of course. And you know, now you got, oh, not now. There, my mouth words here. Followed by a burp. Converter, huh? Oh, I didn't even know there's a secret room there. Then there's like Isaac, which I do appreciate the dailies, don't get me wrong. They, sometimes they offer some challenges, which is nice. Little thing to kind of spice things up in a run. You know, you got some curated stuff that adds a little, you know, variation to it, I guess. But overall, like, and it's some requirements to get like 100% of the game, of course, like getting the or what is it? So you get the why am I blanking here? So you get like the first thing you get, if you get 5 wins in a row, you get the Cracked Crown, which is like a very sought after. Bloody Lust doesn't do much for us either. It's the sought after trinket that gives you like all these boosts and stuff. And then after that, of course, 7 wins in general. Doesn't matter if you lose or whatever within that like series of wins. You get the broken modem, as we saw earlier in the shop. It's not what we want because that throws off like enemy fire and enemy patterns and stuff, and as a loss, that just like adds even more craziness. And then after that, it's 31 days of just general runs. You have to participate, and that in itself is like probably the most tedious. Because at least with the 5 wins in a row for Cracked Crown, you can like look up online to see if this is a decent daily or not. If you're a decent player, to know what's consistent of a bad run or not, and how your skills are. And they probably just need to change it to where it's like instead of 5 wins in a row, maybe like similar to the broken modem, to where it's like just 5 wins in general for a daily. But then again, maybe it makes it too easy for like a really OP like trinket item. Oh boy. Oh boy. There we go. That got tricky right there at the end. Oh, range upgrade, huh? Fantastic. I think they said, Ed McMillan was saying something about like they're going to fix the dailies a bit. Maybe they're going to add more variations to them. I don't know. Not sure what's in store until Repentance comes out, which by the time this video comes out, it's obviously going to be out. And I'm going to be surprised. I'm going to be doing dailies and figuring out alternative paths and new characters and more ways to get frustrated. Nothing wrong with that. It's about the learning experience and adapting. Let's see what else for dailies. So I guess Pokemon with their what's a Nyler one? Ooh, that's nice. So I guess with Pokemon with the Switch, like, and that's broken modem again. The actually, let's try something here. That's well, no, we'll leave that behind. So like Pokemon with the Switch and stuff, because it's connected to the internet, of course. I think the DS might have did that too. I don't know. And they probably have some kind of daily stuff too on there, I think. I mean, Pokemon Go does, from what I heard. Another one that has a lot of dailies, a lot of changes, and it's consistent is American Truck Driver Simulator. They also have a European version, which I haven't personally played. It's made by the same company, so they're probably doing the same thing with these dailies. But you get experience. They got different events going on for just various things, and if you participate, you get certain miles within a certain period, then you get like a cool decal or something, or accessory to your truck or whatever. kind of neat. And I guess too, like those kind of events, they raise money somehow with having people participate in those events. I'm kind of torn between taking that or not. I'm not taking that. RuneScape, they kind of had... I mean, I don't know if they... I haven't tried, like, modern RuneScape for, like, years. I know they've done a lot of changes to it. I imagine they've got something similar going on. But technically, they have random events that happens exclusively for the player, at least. So I guess that's technically daily stuff, but it's random, so you don't know if it's when it's going to come and stuff. Then you got, like, you know, time-locked events, of course. Like, when I was playing Destiny and stuff, hold on a second here. When I was playing Destiny, there was obviously a lot of that because when new DLC comes out and there's a new raid boss, or if you got the DLC and you're just waiting for the raid boss to come out to be released, you know, you want to find a team and stuff to, like, get together and be like, okay, let's fight this thing and figure out these puzzles, as we're frustrated with it. Yeah, it's a frustrating process because you're trying to figure out something that hasn't been figured out yet. You're just doing it on the fly. And most of these I did on the fly with groups, and then we kind of looked up eventually, like, guides online that people figure out along the way the same day it comes out or something. It's like, okay, just follow my lead and you're golden. If you got a team that's willing to work with you and they don't script too much. You gotta have the proper gear. I mean, it's nifty to have something like that, of course, but with all the tedious stuff that goes on, that's pretty good too there. Might actually go back, get that battery, and open those chests. In hopes to some of those good items. And if we get hit, then they just knock out our holy mantle. But then we get a speed, this slowdown of our speed of everything. So hopefully that doesn't kill us. But I've been wrong before. Another thing too, like, going back with Pokemon, like, the in-game stuff, like when I was playing on the Game Boy Advance, of like Pokemon Ruby, and my brother was like Pokemon Sapphire, and then my sister was later playing Pokemon Fire Red. Fire Red was probably more fun than Ruby and Sapphire, but because it's a later game. We didn't have Emerald though. Did I assume that was good too? I don't know. So our haul is alright, but we're kind of like a little like touchy with Mega Fatty in this room. Over there menacingly sucking things up and spewing poop. I assume he's got poop coming out of his mouth because he's Mega Fatty. Pooping on you. trying to kind of move around here and avoiding like all these shots and whatever. And him moving progressively faster up in the air. Maybe it was a good idea we took that, because we got extra money we can work with for the rest of this floor, maybe, and next floor possibly. Trying to see what else for like events, daily stuff. I mean, sure, we'll risk it for the biscuit. Still risking it for the biscuit. Okay. I guess that's kind of a decent haul. Actually, you know what? We can break the game now. At least for this room. As you can see. Actually, you know what? That's not good. Because now I'm going to lose my Yura. And I don't want to use a bunch of the High Priestess and Stars cards before I could find it. So you know what? Actually, you know what? We might be able to get it. Oh, we got money too, yeah. So this isn't too bad. I didn't go too overboard here. I guess, like, I've seen a video somewhere about Sonic Adventure for the Dreamcast. Even far back then, they had that. They probably had it older than that, way before that. So we'll take this. And we'll take this. Okay, that was a good haul, really. Now we're better than ever. Okay, we don't need any more keys. We're good. Yeah, so like back then they had pre-programmed into their discs a thing where like certain Japanese holidays and even like national stuff like New Year's, they had like little things that go on once these events start cropping up, and they're tied to your date and time on your system. But I don't know if that was okay. So what was strange about it was dependent on the region and what regional stuff you got on your Dreamcast, because I guess back then you can connect it to the internet, and that's how you get these events like downloaded to your system. So like not all of them were like backed up, I guess, back then, because nobody knew much about like backing stuff up and whatnot. Yeah, they didn't know much about backing stuff up or how to back stuff up, and it was like different cultural stuff going on. Kind of a language barrier from like United States and Europe and Japan. It's where most of the releases were at. And so what was interesting about it was there were some people out there who actually did back it up, or they still kept the old systems that had the firmware and stuff on there. Not firmware, but like these little pieces of code that has the stuff on there. Or they go through and they try to dig it up or something, I don't know. But like they put it on torrent sites and stuff, which is really cool. They get a community together to see what's on there. And the video had like all these different events that go on. They're just slight tweaks of stuff. They add little banners and stuff. Nothing big, but it was really cool. Some of these vents I didn't really know what too much about because it's just kind of a cultural difference back then. But hey, it was neat. It was neat to say the least, though. I don't think they did it with the other future games. I don't know. It's just... I guess it was just something for them to try to experiment, because like the internet was starting to like, you know, it's fairly new for the public and it's still kind of expensive and all that. I mean, Dreamcast were kind of capable to run on the internet. GameCube too. Heck, even the PS2. Just stuff like that, and trying to see what else for dailies, like man, these items though. Like, fortunate that we've got like blank card, you know, Yera, but Volcano's okay. But we're kind of running into an issue where it's like, we need some good items. We need them now. I mean, we got some good items going on so far. We just need some more. More protection, survivability, and damage, pretty much. I'm fortunate it's not a greed fight. So, thank you. Let's see here. Now it's like, I mean, I was gonna say too. I was just thinking, what was it? The no, let's just pop one of these. Okay, it is an item. Sweet. Now we can like start breaking this a little bit more. Fun, fun, fun. Okay. Okay, that's a start. Actually, that's really good. So now that we got that, now we've got as much as the batteries as we can contend to. Pretty content with this. Oh, this is gonna be fun. All these items are gonna be crazy. We should get just enough keys to do this. Okay, here we go, here we go. Bob's Brain, I really don't want. I'm gonna have to take Fate's Reward. We're gonna have 2 of these. Okay. Got a little bit of guppy going on. I like it, I like it. Alright, Abel is Abel. Okay, that helps us a little bit with some protection, of course. Okay, so let's leave this room. Go back in. Do this. Bob's Brain. You know what? Whatever. You're coming with me. I feel like it. Okay, I'm gonna have to like take you. I'm gonna have to take you. I'm gonna have to go over here. Take this so that way it's out of order. I thought I just did that, but I guess I was wrong. Okay. I am not taking that. I'll take that. Just for money tiers, I guess. Money bags. Okay, I'll take that. Have we broken the run? Yeah. You're seeing a piece of history. Okay, there we go. That probably won't be replicated as easily when Repentance comes out. So enjoy while you can, kids. Parasitoid isn't too bad. Okay. Careful so I don't get bumped in here. Okay. We need to just sneak around here. This is going to get a little complicated because little baggy is going to be kind of an issue for us. Oh, what am I doing? I need this. Maybe a black rune would be nice. What we got? Oh no! You give me terrible pills. How dare you? Well, let me guess. They're gonna keep giving me question marks? No. Okay.
Full health.
Well, that's unfortunate. Chocolate milk, why not? Mini mush, why not? Why not? Money, okay, why not? PhD, I mean, might as well, so.
Something's wrong.
Okay. So, blank card at this point is now useless. Well, is it useless if we get starter deck? Ooh, battery be nice. So we might be in a little pickle here. What we got here? Oh, chocolate milk. That's right. Yeah, with Bob's brain and stuff, this creates a little problem. And this curse is like eating at me right now. You know what? I might just take the Rib of Greed for the next floor. And you'll see why not. We'll take that with us. Bible? I don't know. I'm still holding hopes that we find a way to like unmess this up, and I don't think there is any way. I might just, ooh, you know what, that's actually not too bad, because if we get like lump of coal or something, then we can have a little bit more of a damage deal. That's not too bad for damage. I think we got rid of Bob's brain temporarily. What would be nice too is like,
Balls of steel.
okay, it's not in here. And I knew the Bible was going to come back to bite me. Okay. So, sorry about that. I was just a wee bit distracted there. Trying to break the run, and then I just screwed up. Yeah, going back with like daily event stuff, like, I mean, it's very similar, of course, with like daily events in life. Really, it's like, oh, we got this event coming up, stuff, you know. They try to make it like engaging with the players to like try out this stuff that they had in mind and get more of a player base like involved, community involvement. Well, I'm just thinking about that Rebel Greed right now. I don't know if like it cancels it out if we pick that up and then we go to the shop and it's there. I don't know. I haven't looked into that Isaac stuff too much. I just play the games, man. Telly pills, huh? This room's a little touchy too. This is kind of like piercing shots and stuff too, so that's nice. We just need some more damage. Okay, that helps. Yeah, just get the player engagement stuff. I mean, spice it up instead of being too bland. Okay. We'll take this. Ooh. Well, we do have 100. You know what? Actually, we do have cards still. As long as we don't switch the cards. Okay. So. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Well, we could have used the hermit. I was gonna say. We'll use the teleport pill after we get to deal with the devil, because chance. Well. Man, I don't know. Because if we use it now, or if we've been in the item room already, well, that's not gonna work. Oh, that hurt. I was gonna say, like, we could swing for the fences and get a boss item to drop on the next floor. That is a devil deal item, but then it's gonna be one floor as opposed to like 2 potential chances after this one to get a deal with the devil. But we can utilize the chaos for our shop. So we've got a little bit of money, but then we gotta keep buying stuff out and exploring further. So I'll take this. It's Krampus, so you're not much of anything unless you give me some lump of coal. You coward. Not what I wanted.
Telepid.
Oh, it took us to the secret room too. That's cool. We got like a Tron looking thing? Yeah, it is like a Tron looking thing, or like an unknown from Pokemon. With all its letters. That's another thing too, yeah, I keep forgetting about Pokemon Ruby and stuff I was used to play. So like, they had a thing too where there's time sensitive like stuff you can do in the game, like it's depending on how many hours has gone by. It's all computed in your Game Boy time and date and stuff. So like you got the daycare stuff, you put your Pokemon in there, and how many steps you take is how much experience you get, a certain percentage. Actually, you know what? Let's not take the chaos because we definitely need to hold on to this for our sake. Instead, we're just, since we've got only so much money left, we'll buy wherever else in the shop. I do not like King Baby, but he's just there chilling. That's some more money. Why not? But yeah, going back with Pokemon, like, so they got, let me even go to Boss Rush now. Like, I think that might work if we've already entered there. Probably not. They have berries and stuff like that too that grow, and they only grow after a certain amount of time, and it's all time based and locked and whatever. And it's all tied in the internal clock of the Game Boy. And there's a battery too. They're in the cartridges too, as well. And if those go out, then certain things stop working in the game, like growing berries and daycare stuff and whatever experience. Just little things like that. And yeah, I mean, crazy stuff goes on. Wait a minute. Yeah, you would turn the pills, yeah. Look at me, I'm a card, and you go back in there. It's like, just kidding. Blank card's virtually useless. But it helped us, though. Nope, I didn't think so. You know what? If it is useless, you come with me. At least you have some utility. Oh, I guess RuneScape does have, even the old RuneScape at least that I recall, they do have time-sensitive like events as well. The quests aren't like as big as like Destiny or anything. Just some small stuff, and it was pretty fun. Like back then, in the early days of RuneScape, they had like the Christmas Santa hats, different colors, and party hats and stuff. They sell by the millions or even the billions in gold pieces. Because of how rare they are, of course. Kind of like when you hear about, I'm just going to gulp that. I'm not too worried about our chest. Oh, okay. Okay. So we're 2/3 away. I'm not taking the other one. So like McDonald's, for example, they are they brought back, I think they brought back, I don't know if it's still around or if they're working on it or something. The old school Pokemon cards, when they first came out 25 years ago or something. And I mean, they look the same, but they're not going to have the same value to them as the originals. Mainly because not only they're re-releases and they're going to have an indication that it is on the card for like collector purposes. But also it's like, I mean, that's pretty much it. Like, you can tell the difference, I guess. I seen someone on YouTube opening up a pack of extremely rare Team Rocket cards, like pack. I remember getting that a little bit, getting those a little bit when I was a kid and my siblings. And they had a Blastoise in there. And they had like all these different like markings on them. And I guess these markings increase the value. Of course, holographics are going to increase the value. But it was more in this. Oh, we have Goathead, I forgot. But like if there's like small defects or something to where it doesn't really decrease the value. It's like defects on the manufacturing thing. So like slightly different colors, symbols, and all that. It increases the value. And so this particular one this guy got, because of how rare it was and stuff, it's like worth $50,000. I'm like, jeez, you can buy a house with that. I mean, he probably didn't pay as much for that Blastoise, how much he got out of that Blastoise as he did from buying the packs, obviously. He probably paid a pretty penny for it, but not as much as a car or a house. Or not a car, like well, probably like more of a nice sports car or something, but like, man, if I opened up something like that and knew everything that I knew today, like, I'm selling it. I'm keeping it like locked up and selling it in the future. Like I got these boxing cards, and they're from like the 90s or 80s or something. And sometimes I look up prices on them. Or my sister would. And she's like, yeah, I only went up a couple dollars for a whole pack. It's like, yeah, it ain't worth much. They're kind of like baseball cards, but they're more in the lines of wrestling. But it's not like WWF or WWE. It's like something else, which is not as official. So there's not much value to them. I got them when I was in school, like when I was real little and stuff, and it and prizes and everything. And I thought it'd be just the coolest thing to have since I had Pokemon cards. But then it's like, now I see it's like I got like stuff that is not worth much value. I still have them though. Oh, we got Guppy? We got Guppy. Yeah, second Guppy run in a row. No 9 lives though. Still could be a little touchy, but we are cooking. And I think we got Infestation 2. Not Infestation 2, but the fly thing that makes your flies bigger. I think. Time-sensitive events. Time-sensitive material. Time-sensitive this, time-sensitive that. So our last boss, well, last devil deal, so come on, Brimstone. We need that again. Or 9 lives, both. I mean, Darkbound doesn't do much for us, but he's just gonna be part of the ride. Slow ride. Oh, not really slow. We're going pretty fast. Fast. Let's see. Yeah. I think the left hand actually did quite a bit of good for us. Because we probably wouldn't have got Guppy with if we didn't get it. Well, not probably. We would have. Oh, that's. I mean, just when we talk about Guppy here, generosity's through the roof. You give me every Guppy item, but you give me that too. I'm Bob now. Bob doesn't do much for us, like, creep doesn't affect us anymore, I think. It just changes their color and whatever. Not a whole lot, really. It's Bob! Who's Bob? Bob! You remember Bob? And since we got, like, Head of the Keeper, like, that's gonna generate flies like crazy, too, when we use it. Yeah, time-sensitive. Oh, thank you. Time-sensitive events. It's they've been doing a lot more of it, of course, with games because it's a unique thing, unique little mechanic.
Lemon.
Gotta mimic that real life stuff, you know. Got a deadline. Do this. Oh yeah, and Borderlands 3 has a lot of that with events, and you only have so long to do them. Time-sensitive events. I mean, I've tried the Halloween thing and stuff. It's alright. I mean, I was playing a lot of Borderlands 3, but before I just like got a little tired of it. I fell back, and that's the thing with games like that is if you fall back too hard, like Destiny, any of the Destiny games especially, then you're gonna be out of the loop of like decent loot and cheesy methods. Let's well take that. That ain't gonna do much for us. That's another thing too, is talking about in Repentance that they're making a buff and Curse of the Tower. So hopefully it's not like, I mean, they're making it more powerful, but like hopefully they don't also be like, oh, you lost, shield got knocked out, guess what, Curse of the Tower. At that point it's like, don't even take it for the loss. Or like any character that has like Holy Mantle is a separate item. Okay, yeah, because of that. Alright, I gotta be careful because I'm trying to navigate with one hand here. Because of the water. Okay. So this run still looks a little, I didn't even use the charge either. Whatever. I mean, might as well. I keep forgetting I have that. Oh, small boy. And I've read stuff too about people kind of like going through even the early online games where they can like, wait a minute. Okay, I was like wondering where my tears were, but I forgot it's this skinny laser. So many spirit hearts here. This room's kind of nasty, but we will prevail. Talking a little too much about Isaac, but you know, I'm kind of running out of things to say. It's my 4th video of the day. Yeah. Oh, look at that. No, we didn't get all of them yet. So we got one more to get. That's a nice little thing, I guess, if it procs. That's if. Okay, spiders. Yeah, I think with like games and stuff, with like time-sensitive stuff, like I think they need more of an extension. Like some of them do pretty well when it comes to like, I mean, at this point, Cursed Tide is not gonna like do much for us either. Got like one of the most cursed items in the game, and yet like it's the loss, so it doesn't affect us. But I think they need to like, for some events at least, they need to add some extra like days. Like RuneScape and Borderlands, they do a pretty good job with adding enough days to get certain things across, you know, accomplished and stuff. But Destiny, they kind of do a decent job, but it's like a little bit shorter, and it's more like microtransaction, lean into it. I don't have the answers for that. It's a strange thing. You want people to grind your game, that's the thing, and you want to put as much like time constraint as you can to where it's reasonable, but also like not too like crazy where it's like, oh, you got a week to like complete all these challenges, or you got, you know, 10 months from now to complete it, even though it's a Christmas event. I don't know. You just got to find a balance, I guess. Oh, that was a really good Lost run. Yeah, just stretching here. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.